Hi, this is Philip Massey with Dean Dorton Allen Ford. In this video, I'm going to show you the customer synchronization portion of our mConnect application. mConnect is a cloud-based application that we built that synchronizes data between ConnectWise Manage, a PSA solution for managed service providers, with Sage Intacct, an award-winning cloud accounting application. So to start with, I am on the company screen in ConnectWise Manage. I have opened a browser tab for Sage Intacct on the company screen, and I have opened the dashboard in mConnect. If I go back to ConnectWise Manage, I'm going to, and first before I do this, I'm going to come over to customer name here, and I'm going to do a search in Sage Intacct so that you can see all of the A companies here. I'll go back over to ConnectWise Manage. I'm going to click New, and we're going to add good old Acme Corp. So I'll start by giving it a name. I can spell it right, and then I'll put an address. We'll go with Walla Walla, Washington, and put in a zip code. Now we have a custom field here that we use to track what kind of organization this is, and I'll show you where that comes into play in another video. And then we'll put in a phone number here like that, and I'll come down to the company ID and territory. We're going to manage this one out of the Dallas office. The market, Acme, of course, is a manufacturer. They make all kinds of tools. And for primary contact, I am going to put a Mr. Wile E. Coyote. He is the CFO of the organization. And give him a number there, and we will say W. Coyote at acmecorp.us.com. All right. You can fill in any of these other fields that you would wish to fill in. So then I'm going to save this. ConnectWise warning me there that there may be a duplicate. But I'm going to save this. So now we've got our Acme Corporation, company ID here, Wile E. Coyote. But we're not syncing over to Intacct yet. So first of all, this company is tagged as a prospect. So I'm going to remove that tag, and I'm going to make them a customer. And of course, normally you'd go through a full sales cycle. I'll save that, but we're still not quite syncing yet. The other thing that I need to do is come over to the Company Finance tab, and I need to change their status from not approved to active. Now, all of this really is customizable within your environment, or at least to a great extent, it's customizable within your environment. We have a number of different ways that we can configure it and a number of different things that can trigger what actually processes from one system to another. I'm going to refresh my screen here, and you'll notice that it's now been assigned an account ID. So I'll go over to Sage Intacct. I'm just going to click in here, and I'm going to hit Enter, and that's going to refresh my query. And you'll see that we now have Acme Corporation. There's our Walla Walla, Washington. If I click on it and go in, they're in the manufacturing industry. There's Mr. Wile E. Coyote, the phone number, the email address, the address keyed in. If I go to the Additional Information tab, it also brought over a territory here for them and a few other things, payment terms, etc. So you can see that I've got the information in Sage Intacct that wasn't previously there, and I've got the information here in ConnectWise, which was my origination tool. I'll also show you that in the mConnect application, I can check the logs, and I can see that it's processed the customer as well as updates to the customer. Now, by chance, if we need to go back and come in and change an address, let's say we got the suite number wrong, we do process updates as well. So if I drill into the site, and I want to change that to 250 instead of 205, I'll save it here. And I'll save it here just for good measure. And then I'll come back over to MSP Associates, refresh that screen, and drill into Acme Corp, and we should have our updated address. And it does indeed say 250. Right? So that's the interface. It is real time. It works for customers. It works for vendors. It's really driven by the type that you select when you create the company here. Okay. If you have any questions, would love to hear more about mConnect and how it can interface ConnectWise and Sage Intacct. Would love to hear from you. Check out the comment section below and reach out to us with any questions you might have. Thank you. Bye.